Hey guys, it's the TMI Queen. So I wanted to share a couple things with you. I am not necessarily back to posting on a regular basis, but I've kind of made some peace with a couple things that I think will help me be able to post videos, but not demotivate me at the same time. I know my brain works in mysterious ways, but I want to go back to doing my self reflection Sunday, at least for the time being. And I think that I can do like the self reflection Sunday would go over the good things that happened this past week, the bad things that happened this past week, and then rate how I did on the 4 factors, which is water, food, exercise, and sleep. I feel like that would be good. I don't know that I necessarily want to share my weigh-in number though, because that has been a little demotivating for me lately. Maybe when things start to move back in a different direction, I'll feel more motivated to do it. But right now, it's very demotivating for me. So I need to kind of keep the dopamine going. Maybe that's the way to do it. I don't know. Let me know what you think. But anyhow, I wanted to update you on some of the things that I talked about in my last video about things that I'd ordered that will help me reach my goals for this year. One of the things I ordered was a vegetarian cookbook that I've really been wanting. I tried to order it and the shipment's been delayed like 3 times. And usually after it's been delayed too many times, Amazon just automatically cancels it. It got delayed 3 times. And so finally I just decided, you know what? I don't think it's coming. It's going to get automatically deleted by Amazon anyways. I may as well just do it myself. So I went in and I deleted it. Then someone said, well, just get it on Kindle. Well, I tried doing that as well, and for whatever reason, couldn't get it downloaded on Kindle. It's only letting me do my library books, which is dumb. And I don't understand why it doesn't seem to be like working, but I don't know. But I don't really prefer electronic versions of cookbooks anyways, because I like to make notes in the margins and stuff. And if I want to like change up certain aspects of the recipes, I like to make those notes on the side, and I'm not able to do that obviously. So it's just better that I don't do the digital version one way or the other. I have a ginormous Pinterest board full of recipes that I've been wanting to try, and it's time. It's time to do them. So that's my plan for now until something happens and I can get this thing reordered. I've got my treadmill on order since the 8th, and it said it would ship anywhere between the 14th and the 28th. And now I've had an update that said the 28th, but I've seen no progress whatsoever on it. But it hasn't been rescheduled, so I'm hoping it will ship on time. I don't know. But, you know, I hate when I'm like super motivated to do something and then the thing that is going to, you know, do it for me doesn't come for a really long time, because it's like, I need to strike while the iron is hot. So, like, I hate that I'm having to wait. I am not patient at all. And I'm just like, do I just cancel the order and like try to go somewhere like Dunham's down the road and see if they've got one in stock? Because I am not wanting to wait. I don't want to wait. But the choices that I saw on the Walmart website, they weren't very good, and they didn't have good reviews. So it's like, I don't really want to order off of that. I want something that's had lots of good reviews. So, and I have a very specific need, so a lot of those don't have the things that I need. I need something for a long stride, and I also need something that folds up because I don't have a lot of space. I am going to take this bike over here, and I'm going to probably take it down to the basement. I can still use it down there, but I just don't have room for it up here. Or maybe I'll put it in my bedroom. I've got a little corner I could put it into, but I really don't want to, because I just have really limited space in there anyway, so I don't know that I necessarily want to do that either, so I don't know. But anyhow, so I'm just over here impatiently waiting for my treadmill to get here, and I'm going to hit up my Pinterest board. I also purchased from Amazon a meal planner. I had bought something from the dollar store a while back. It was a meal planner, like it had like tear off sheets or whatever. I lost that. I don't know what in the world I did with it. I'll probably find it when I move, but I don't know. So I have that so I can actually start planning my meals out a little bit. And I'd like to like do like a month's worth of meal plans so that I don't have to think about it. And eventually, once I get like a year's worth of meal plans, I can just rotate it every year. Just take the thinking out of it a little bit. And, you know, if I decide I really like a recipe, then I can just keep it in there. And if I don't, I can just erase it. If I write it in pencil, I can just erase it and then put something else in there. Who knows? That's what's going on with me right now. I have been steadily gaining a pound a week for the last couple months, and I'm not far from my original weight when I started, and that is super frustrating for me because I just feel like I completely undid all the hard work that I did over the last couple years. And I don't really know what I need to do, and my therapist is not helping in that area a whole lot. They just keep going, well, what you need to do is just, your homework for next week is to kind of figure out blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's literally what I've been trying to do for the last 10 years, and I haven't figured it out. So I don't know how you think in 7 days I'm going to come up with this idea. So good luck with that. Like, I'm not trying to have attitude here, but I need some advice because I don't know. I've literally gone over it 1,000 times in my head. I don't know. I have no discipline. How do I get discipline? That's what I need you to tell me. I need you to help me figure out how to have discipline because I have zero. And they're like, well, I don't know how to tell you that you should want to live if you don't want to live because you know that that's what's going to happen if you don't do it. Right, but I'm suicidal, so tell me what my motivation is to live, because I don't know what it is. I'm using food to fill a void of loneliness. I don't have anybody in my life. Like, how do I fill that void? Especially during a pandemic. You're telling me to come up with impossible answers. I don't know what you want from me. And they're like, well, I don't know either. You have to answer that for yourself. Like, I'm literally asking you to help me find that answer, but you're not helping. So yeah, a little frustrating. Maybe I just need a new therapist, but hopefully I can come up with the answer soon, because if I don't, I will die. I will die. And I don't know how to resolve that because, you know, there's one part of me that desperately wants to live. I want to see my grandkids grow up. I want to see, you know, what my future holds. But then there's another part of me that literally wants to die every single day. Like, I hate my life. I hate the way things in my life are going, and I just don't want to be here. So how do you resolve that? You want to live, but you don't want to live. What's my motivation? Life isn't enough motivation for me. I need something else. I need something more. I don't know. That was really dark. That was super dark. I promise you, I'm not like constantly dark. It's why I have the sense of humor that I do, because I think it's funny. I think it's funny that my brain works that way. I think it's funny that it literally works against each other at every turn. But I'm working on it. I'm working through it, and I'm trying to figure things out sooner rather than later, because obviously I'm not getting any younger, and it's going to get harder every year. So, but one of the things that helped me today was there weren't a lot of good choices in the lunchroom today. Let's just put it that way. And the things that I was thinking about having, I'm like, but that's not really going to bring me to my goal the way I want it to. So I was like, okay, well, there's this choice. And I was like, okay, yeah, I could have this. And then I'm like, well, I could have some chips with it. I could have a cookie with it, because it just didn't feel like enough. It didn't feel like it was going, what is wrong with my hair? But I just kept thinking, I don't know if it's going to be enough. So like, maybe I could have this with it or that with it. And then I was like, but is that going to bring me to the goal that I want? And so I actually, like, as soon as that popped in my head, I was like, that was enough to motivate me to not have the chips and the cookies. So I put it in as my reminder to pop up on my phone, both at lunchtime and dinner time, that says, is this food choice going to bring me to my goal? And I have it repeating every day, once at 11 and once at 5, to remind me that whatever food choices I'm going to make today, is that going to help bring me to my goal? Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that's enough to motivate me, but it motivated me enough today, so maybe it'll motivate me in the future. I don't know. But anyhow, I hope you guys feel motivated. I hope you guys are doing well. And if you're struggling, don't give up. You just got to figure out what works. You gotta do a lot of research, and sometimes that research doesn't bring you to the answer that you want. So you just got to keep looking. You just got to keep looking until something clicks. And I'm slowly finding little things here and there that are clicking, and I just have to be patient and try to work through it. But obviously patience isn't one of my virtues, so I just have to try. But I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep plugging along, keep moving forward, and hopefully I will come up with an answer. And hopefully you will too. Is there anything you're struggling with? I'd like to hear about it below. Make a comment and let me know. Maybe it's something that I'm struggling with too, and we can work on it together. Anyhow, I hope you guys have a wonderful week and a wonderful win, and I will talk to you later.